Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about Camtasia video editing software. And in this video, I will give you some of workflow shortcut key you need to know in Camtasia video editing software for easy workflow of your video editing in Camtasia. So for the first one I want to give you right here, if you press letter N on your keyboard, it will automatically take you to different assets right here, whereby it will take you to where you can add text to your video. Then if you continue to press N, it will take you to each section of the asset you have right there. It also take you to some shapes in the Camtasia. It take you to blur and highlight section in the Camtasia. Continue to press letter N, it take you to some of the sketch and motion graphics in Camtasia. And the last part right here allow you to add shortcut stroke and call out into the screen of your video in Camtasia video editing software. So that is for letter N in shortcut key workflow in Camtasia video editing software. That is the option. Let me take you through another one. If you press letter T on your keyboard, so this particular letter T, when you press it on your keyboard in Camtasia video editing, so it will automatically take you to all transition section in Camtasia video editing software. So from here, you can easily come to the top right here and choose any of the transition you would like. Let's say, for instance, you want blur, click on blur. It will take you to only blur transition, just like what you see right here. So if you want to switch from blur transition, you can click on it, and then let's take a look at faded transition right here. So these are all transition, and what you need to do to get to this particular asset in your Camtasia video editing is to just press letter T on your keyboard. It's that simple. So this will take you right here. Now, let's say you want to move to animation section in your Camtasia and you just need a keyboard. Just press letter A on your keyboard. So when you press letter A, it takes you to animation. You can use this to pan in and zoom out some area of your video in Camtasia. You can also navigate to animation sections right here. You have different types of animation right here as far as Camtasia video editing workflow shortcut key is concerned. Now, let's say, for instance, you press letter D on your keyboard, then letter D will take you to another effect entirely, such as audio effect, speed clip effect, fade in and fade out, and noise remover, etc. as far as this workflow shortcut key keyboard is concerned. Finally, you want to return back to your media file, go ahead and press letter B on your keyboard. It takes you to a media file, and under the media file section right here, you have so many options right here. So here you can click on here, and this will allow you to see some assets that are available for download on internet. You just have to connect to internet in this section. Then the last part right here, which allow you to see library, is the media section. Here you have audio library right there, so you can click on here. You see some of the Camtasia stuff here. So click on audio visualizer. So this will give you different visualizer. Maybe you want to make some audio. When you are editing, you want to visualize some of the audio options on the screen. Then you have it out here. Then you have channel kills. So under the channel kills, you have subscribe button, like button, etc. in these sections right here. You have countdown. So here you have all the library assets that you can add to your video right here. You have indicators right here. Everything depends on what type of asset you need. You have titles options right here, etc. That's it. So these are workflow shortcuts here I want to share with you as far as Camtasia video editing software is concerned. For more tutorial tips and tricks on how best to use your Camtasia to edit your video project on your PC, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.